Hello, this is Dale Snyder, the CEO of Team Driven Real Estate here at Keller Williams Realty, leader of the Snyder Group, here with Mary Preheim, our business partner over in Henderson. Thanks for being with me today, Mary.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you got it. So what's going on in the market? That's the topic of the discussion. So obviously Mary's one of the top agents in the Valley, and I wanted to have her be part of this video today because she has a pulse on what's going on. We opened 35 escrows last month and took 23 listings. So high five there.
Yeah.
Way to kick some butt.
It's been a little crazy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So the reason we want to do the video is obviously we have a pulse on what's going on in the market. So, what's going on in the market from the seller standpoint? Let's start there.
They're getting top dollar. It's really just a mad frenzy pace at times, depending on the price bucket that they're in. So it's almost as if we have three different markets. We've got an under 400 market, we've got a 4 to $1 million market, and then with that luxury above $1 million is a totally different ballgame as well. So the bread and butter of Las Vegas is usually around that 3 to 400 mark. So that's where we see most of the transactions, and that's the market that we're going to be talking about. It's a multiple offer situation, which is unique for the sellers because it allows them to capitalize on opportunity and get top dollar for their property.
Yep. So there's a lot of these tech disruptors like OfferPad and Open Door that have come into the market saying, "Hey, quick fix. We can make this easy. You don't have to show your home. You don't have to deal with open houses." And I know out of the bulk of the homes that we listed this last month, half of them we didn't even have to show them. We had, I think, 3 or 4 that were tenant-occupied homes in Summerlin, where we had a cash buyer that paid, one of them, it was $260,000, like 10 grand over the value, never even looked at the home, will allow the homeowner to stay in it as long as they want, that they're fine with it, right? So are you seeing something similar, or what do you have to say to those people that are getting bombarded by all the, the news and, because they're everywhere, right? Billboards, radio.
Most of my sellers are asking me about it, and it's an opportunity to have ease through the transaction is what their perception is, but we can provide that as well. So many times it comes down to that bottom line net dollar. What's going to get you the most money as a seller is ultimately the most important thing. In those opportunities, by opening it out to a full market and not just limiting yourself to one person, one buyer that's going to buy your home at X amount of dollars, we're getting them $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 more. So it's usually worth going through a few showings and looking at multiple offers on your home.
Yeah, because we're able to sell it within a week or two anyway. And with our aggressive open house strategy, we can align all the showings during that 1 or 2 days to drive those multiple offers. And I've done some research on these companies. They're buying the home and they're immediately flipping it right back onto the market.
And then they're going to capitalize on that open market and that mad bidding frenzy that you just missed out on.
So I don't know about you folks, but 15, 20 grand is a lot of money to me. It's worth having a little bit of discomfort. So I'd say on the seller side, it's, reach out to us, right? In this market, there's a lot of opportunity and you're still minimizing all of those potential headaches.
I'm always open and honest with those people, and we calculate the numbers, and if it makes sense for them to go another route, then that's the best option for them. They can go that way. So it's a free consultation, no obligation.
All right, 2 more things here. I know the video is getting long and we have short attention spans. So the buyer side, what's going on there, and then what are we seeing in the next 12 months? So what's going on the buy side?
On that buy side, it's the multiple offer situation. It's a unique opportunity for us to represent them and really give them an upper hand and an advantage because you have to set yourself apart as far as a multiple offer situation.
So tell us about, we opened I think 35 deals this last month. You had one that was like an FHA buyer, which is a minimal amount of money down, competing against cash offers. How did you get that offer accepted?
They tend to move down on that totem pole of priority when sellers are looking at offers. So it's relationships with agents that we've built over decade years of experience.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
A lot of it. So, and then I have my lender reach out to the listing agent and really solidify my buyer to them. So there's some strategies and things that we can do to give you as a competitive advantage as possible and really put you up against those cash buyers. Price and terms is ultimately what's most important to the seller at the end of the day.
Yep. Yeah, so reach out to us. We can assist you and walk you through what we do to have our buyers win in this competitive market.
Yeah.
What's going on in the next 12 months, right? Because where my mind goes is, well, I could sell my home, I have equity in it, but prices are still going up, and but I know interest rates are going up, and there's a lot of dynamics. The Raiders are coming. We got all this stuff going on. So what's going to happen in the next year? What's your crystal ball?
I wish I had one, but all those things you mentioned are exactly what the consumers are talking about. So interest rates are pushing prices up, and waiting can then change your qualification for a home. So right now you could buy this house, and 6 months from now you're going to buy a lower price house, and you're just not going to get everything you want.
Yeah, your purchasing power changes.
Yeah, it totally changes. And then supply and demand, we've got really low supply, less than 6 weeks of inventory, and demand is through the roof, and that demand looks like it's going to be continuing because those interest rates are going up, and people want to get into homes before it gets too crazy. It really depends if you're doing a move up or a move down. A lot of our sellers are moving to bigger homes or moving to smaller homes if you're empty nesters and downsizing. So it's really about letting us meet with you, consult with you, and figure out a unique plan for you. There's not just a cookie cutter answer that I can give you, but if you're moving up, you want to get into the bigger house and gain that equity on the bigger house versus the smaller house. So there's a lot of strategies that we can discuss that's going to work for each individual person.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, so reach out to us, right? Because what we know is interest rates are projected to go up about a point this year. I think they've gone up a half a point already. Equity position about 8-9% this year, about 4 to 5% next year, right? So there's a lot of variables. So reach out to us so we can have an educated, informed conversation with you and strategize what's the best option for you. So thank you for your time today, Mary.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You got it. All right. So make sure to follow our YouTube channel. If you found us from one of our newsletters or on social, you can Google Team Driven Real Estate or go to YouTube to follow it. Next month, we're going to be recapping what's happened in the first 4 months or so of the year and dig a little deeper on some of the details of what's projected to come with all the big money coming into town and some of the hedge funds that are buying up a lot of the property. So this is Dale Snyder, the CEO of Team Driven Real Estate here at Keller Williams Realty, and
Mary Preheim, Preheim Group.
Yeah, awesome. Have a great day. Thanks for your time.
Bye.